Welcome to Savor Food and Life. I'm Mark Daniels, Executive Chef at San Angelo Community Medical Center. I have with me today Dr. Michael Blanc. How you doing today, Doc?
Doing great, Mark.
Well, we have something special today. We're doing a breakfast item. You know, we try to switch it up. You know, we've been doing a lot of dinner stuff and different snacks. So I thought, you know what? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
It is the most important meal of the day. You want to get your calories, you want to get going, you want to have some protein in it, and I think this is a great dish. Particularly for me, it's a great dish because, you know, the school year is coming up. Pancakes on Saturdays makes Dad a hit, and so this will be a new pancake recipe I can try on the princesses.
Hey, you know what? And it goes a long way, right? You buy a package and you can get several recipes out of it. So it's also healthy because we're adding cornmeal to it. We're doing cornmeal blueberry pancakes.
We're going to make this a really healthy, great tasting pancake dish.
So we're going to start by adding our dry ingredients. So we have flour.
And we talked, you know, if you wanted to do a leaven something, kick it up a little bit, you could use almond flour, which would make it gluten-free.
Right. And, you can mix it up.
And you can use the cornmeal, which of course is also gluten-free. And we're going to add baking powder to make them nice and light and fluffy. And just a little dab of salt. You can control how much salt you want. And a little sugar. Every kid likes their pancakes with just a little sugar in it.
Right, you got to have it, right?
That's exactly.
So now we're going to fold the dry ingredients together so we make sure they're evenly mixed because we don't want a random bite of, you know, baking soda, baking powder, salt, all out by itself in one bite. Okay, so we have that incorporated. Now we're going to add our wet ingredients.
Wet ingredients. We have a well-beaten egg.
Yes, sir.
And some milk. And again, if you want to change the milk to a soy milk or
almond milk,
you can do it however you want to do it. If you have a lactose
I'm going to add some butter in there too.
Butter, just to give it a little bit more flavor. And we're going to now use our
Now
whisk.
you can use the whisk. Now you can bring out the big guns, right?
That's right.
And so this adds a nice texture with that cornmeal.
It really does. And I hate, you know, it's really hard to make pancakes that are too thin. They just want to go all over the pan. This is actually going to be a nice pancake that you can control.
So you can use butter, of course, but we're trying to add a little bit more healthiness to it. So we're going to add a little bit of pan spray to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're ready to make some pancakes. And speaking of school, Mark, you're doing some things with the high schools as far as culinary education?
I am. I try to reach out and you know, send out education as much as I can. So, Mrs. Chef, you know, my wife, she's going to be doing culinary at Lakeview High School this year.
Wow.
And so that's a new program that they'll be bringing up. And what it does, it helps to, you know, keep kids aware of what's going on, give them a real feel of a kitchen, you know, give them a chance to maybe say, this is maybe what I want to do because...
So you don't have to be in a culinary program. You can just be a general student and take these culinary classes.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I would have loved to have that when I was in high school.
Me too.
Yeah.
I went through school, you know, wanting to do that, but, you know, nothing against it, but I had to learn sewing and craft in the blue box and everything else, right, before I got there, so. All right, so, see they're already starting to kind of rise up.
And beautiful.
Nice.
And so if we're going to add some blueberries to this.
Yes.
And we want to wait till how long to add the blueberries?
We can add them in there right before we flip them. And so you're going to get a good flavor boost from this and the antioxidants, right?
That's right. They're loaded, and they will reduce your risk of developing diabetes. They'll lower your bad cholesterol, elevate your good cholesterol. So blueberries are wonderful for you. If you happen to have a little chocoholic like my daughter Arabella, we could have put some chocolate chips in there too and made chocolate blueberry pancakes, which would be like her favorite thing.
Okay, so we let these cook till they start to kind of bubble on one side, flip them over, let them go for, you know, another 2 to 3 minutes till cook through, and, you know, serve it up with a little bit of blueberry syrup.
Beautiful.
Or maple, but in this case, you know, we're doing blueberry, so
There it is. Those are beautiful pancakes, and they would be great to serve, and when they get served, they'll be very healthy for you.
Yes, sir. Join us again on Savor, and I hope you try these at the house.
Savor Food and Life, sponsored by San Angelo Community Medical Center.